Hello everyone. Happy Friday. My name is Kim Dent. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in Maryland Heights, Missouri, where it's currently, we've got a snowy outside. It's kind of funny because this week, as if any of you are familiar with St. Louis, we had 70-degree weather, I think 2 days ago, and right now out in my front and backyard we've got at least a good 4 or 5 inches of snow. So hello, Jan. If you're joining me for the very first time, please say hello. If you found me on my YouTube channel, Stamping with Kim Dent, please say hi and let me know where you're viewing from. Also, if you would be so kind to hit the subscribe and also the notification bell when you know, and that way you'll know when I upload a new video. Hello, Vicki. How is everyone? I hope we're all here in St. Louis. I hope we're all safe and cozy and warm. It's crazy weather out there today. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jan Foss. You are such a good neighbor. Hello, Shirley. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Well, tonight I just want to recap the cards that I made at stamp class, or I want to show you the cards that I made at stamping, my big stamp classes this past week, but also I have some new products to show you. So I'm going to start out with the new products and then I'll move to the cards. I want to make sure everyone, because I know I'm tickled. I have viewers from Jamaica and Australia and the UK. So you weren't able to be at my in-person classes, so I hope you're excited about seeing the cards that I made, as well as my friends that are here in St. Louis who couldn't make it. But the first thing I want to show you are some brand new products that as a demonstrator we were able to order, and I love them. One is a zinnia set, and if you know me, you know that I love floral, anything floral. And the other is a coffee set, a coffee suite. And for those of you here in St. Louis and my friends, my church friends, I was very excited because at our church, Zion Lutheran Church in Maryland Heights, we have a wonderful church. And also we have a ministry, which is a coffee shop ministry, which is right below our church. So those of you who know me, I'm a church secretary, and I am blessed to be able to walk right downstairs every single day and pick up a delicious drink. So I was very tickled when I saw that Stampin' Up! Was coming out with a brand new coffee set with coffee DSP and little embellishments. So I'm going to show you those. And I'm also going to show you my zinnia, my new zinnia stuff. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. I just unboxed it. So I'm going to show you and probably make some oohs and ahs, because I'm sure there's going to be something that I don't see, that I haven't seen, that you're going to see for the first time. We're both going to see it for the first time. For my customers, my Stampin' friends, these products, so there's more than just the coffee and the zinnia stuff. The zinnia's sweet. You can tell I'm excited. There's some other products in there, and I've got a little bit of those to show you as well. So these products for demonstrators were available this past week to get, or maybe 2 weeks ago. And then as if you like what you see, you'll be able to order them on March 5th. They're called online exclusives, and I am thrilled that Stampin' Up! Is doing this. So they're products that just, I guess, last year, we've always had our annual catalog, mini catalog, but they started bringing out more kits as well as more products online. And so you won't find them in a paperback. You'll see them online, but hopefully you're popping in here and you'll hear me talk about them enough. But I always encourage all of you, especially if you like to see new stuff, this year Stampin' Up! Is bringing out more new products than they ever have in the past. So it's a great time to be a demonstrator, because we get to purchase those we get to see them ahead of time. We get to purchase those ahead of time. And so if that's something that you're interested in, Celebration is a fantastic time to join my team, because during Celebration, which we're almost done, it goes through February 29th, the biggest perk, the best deal in the house for the year is that you can join and you can join my team. You can pick for $99 you can pick, usually it's $125. During Celebration, they let you pick an additional $30 in free not in free merchandise for your kit. So this year they're offering that. You can get for $99, you can get $155 worth of product. It ships to you absolutely free. And then after that, you can start ordering right away, and you automatically get a 20% discount. The other perk right now, if you sign, is that the glass mat, which you'll see me use tonight, I love. That is another option. If you don't want to choose an additional $30 in free merchandise, you can choose the glass mat, which is amazing. I'm singing the praises. It's something I didn't think I needed. I was happy using my little gray Pierce mats that Stampin' Up! Sells when I was stamping. I always said, use your Pierce mat. If you're using especially photopolymer stamps, you're always going to get a prettier image. With the glass mat, only available if you sign up to be on my team, it just takes your stamping to a whole nother level. Plus there's a grid on it with measurements. So many benefits to this glass mat. So along with getting the free stuff, or along with getting the stuff, you get to see it early, you get to order it early. This is the best time. This is the best deal that you're going to see all year long from Stampin' Up! As far as joining. And then you like it and you love it, and then you just continue on. I have team meetings every month. If it's something that you say, not so much, Kim, I'm not in love with it, which I know you're not going to say, you would just go inactive. You don't have to send your kit back. There's no penalty. It's just you getting to keep that kit, whatever items that you choose. I had a girl join my team recently, and she did not have a die cutting machine, so she chose as the biggest portion of her kit the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So that was, and then she added a little bit, I think a bundle in with it, or some stamp sets. But anyway, I've been doing this almost 22 years, and I'm going to do it as long as I possibly can. And I would love to have more of you join me on my team, whether you're near or far. You have to be in the U.S. to join my team. But my longest distant team member, she lives in North Dakota. So usually she pops in and watches, Kathy. So anyway, you can tell I love this. I love this company. I love the products. And I want all of you to get the benefit of getting a wonderful kit plus a discount. So, okay, I'm going to show you the new products. So hold on. I've got to sync my laptop. Can you tell? Normally I do this right away, but I got on my went down the rabbit hole of how much I love Stampin' Up, and I got to sync this, my least favorite part of doing this. Here we go. How is everyone? Hi, Lynn. Hello, everyone. Let me know where you're watching from. Here, I think I got it. I think it's getting close to me getting a new laptop. It just has been, tonight was a little struggle. I don't know what's wrong. I think it's because it's an older laptop, and so I think I'm probably getting very close, Mr. Dent, to saying I need a new one. All right, let me show you. I'm going to first flip my camera down, so hold on. It's going to be a little, oh, yes, Jan. I just saw your comment. Oh my goodness, such a joy, such a joy. I've got to spend a couple of hours with baby Vera last night, and thank you all for understanding. But yeah, couldn't pass up the opportunity to spend time with our little granddaughter. And she is such a joy. So thank you all for understanding. We love every minute that we get to spend with her, and our sweet daughter is so good about sending us videos and pictures every day. So even though they're just 10 minutes away, it's so good. Being a grandma is so good. So hold on one second, and thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I'm not going to miss out on time with that little grandbaby. She is 4 months already. Can you believe that? 4 months old, our sweet little Vera. Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness, my lighting. Oh no, it's my phone. How's that? That's better. Let me turn on this. That's better. All right, for the new products. I got something in the way. Sorry, girls, I didn't think about this little, I have a little stack. Can you imagine that I have a little stack next to me? Okay, there's that. Now for the new stuff. The first thing I want to show you is this stamp set. So this is called Sweetly Scripted. Look at that cool font. Happy anniversary, congratulations, happy birthday, a million thanks, speedy recovery, and save the date. Oh, yay, Lynn. Spent today and yesterday building things in a chair and redoing my craft room. A little more clean. Oh, good job, Lynn. Good job. And getting your swaps done. Lynn and I are taking a trip in March 14th to Houston for a Stampin' Up! Event. And I know I'm counting down the days. Hello, Miss Mary. All right, Sweetly Scripted, I love. Check out this one. This is called Comforting Thoughts. This one, we've needed one like this for a long time. Look at this one. We're here for you. I wish I could make this better. I don't have all the right words to say. I do have lots of love to give. How about this one? There's no good card for this. Thinking and praying for you and hoping with you. This is why I got the stamp set. Oh, wishing you comfort. I don't know. This is the one I zoned in on though. But this is Comforting Thoughts. And then this is a new one called Encircled in Nature. And beautiful, but the die set is really what has sold me on this. So this is called the Encircled in Nature die set. How many girls on my team have you got? I know Lynn, did you get any of this? This is an amazing die set that goes with Encircled in Nature. Look at that, girls. This tree. It cuts out this tree. And then this wreath. This one. And then, what does this cut out? Maybe that's one of those freestanding dies. Okay, look at, another wreath, more trees, some sprigs. So, the die set is what sold it for me, but it does coordinate beautifully with may this year be incredible and filled with possibilities. You mean so much to me. A huge thank you here for you. So, do you love it? I do. Oh, good. Okay, here is, let's see. I wanted to show you, this is a new 2 little set. I think this was $12. This is called Happy Little Things dies. And you know how much I love my banner dies. Oh, look at, and this is the first time I've seen this type of packaging. Happy Little Things dies, tiny little dies. I think it's 2 for $12, which is quite the bargain. There they are. I was very excited because anytime there's a label die, I gotta have it. So that's Happy Little Things dies. Put all those, like, look how great this will look in there. Tiny little words need tiny little dies. This is a new embossing folder called Fun Patterns. And I'm not going to take it out, but I got it because of this one. There's 2 of them in there. So Vicky Osterloh, look at, oh, I got to take it out now. Vicky has a mini Stampin' and Cut and Emboss machine. So we're always looking for, she loves embossing folders. So look, you get 2 in the set. Well, you don't see it as well. There. Ah, do you love it, Vicky? And then this one with the diamonds. This one reminds me, I think this one would be good. And it's kind of stitching too there. This one would be good, I think, for masculine. I see masculine using this for. Love them. Okay, the next one are the, let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I'm going to bring in, the first thing is this beautiful Berry Burst in Old Olive and White. I'm going to take, I'm undoing it right now. Be prepared. This to me looks more like Granny Apple Green, but it says it's Old Olive. This is Berry Burst. And then this one I'm very excited about, the white. All my glitter girls, and the cool part, this does not come off on your fingers. Remember back in the day, the Dazzling Diamonds, hello Penny, Dazzling Diamonds and 2-way glue. Now we have paper that has that beautiful shimmery effect. So green, ooh, Penny, you'll like this one. And then Berry Burst. So that's online. And then here we go with the paper. This is, where is it? Oh, come on. There is a, that I just dropped, a zinnia. Sorry, girls. Oh my goodness. If you could see me here. Simply Zinnia. Isn't this pretty? Sending flowers and thinking of you. Words fail to express my gratitude and thank you so much. So beautiful, beautiful flowers. I love zinnias. Look at this paper though. Ah, sparkles, that's right. And if you love bright colors, oh my goodness. So the swap this coming month for our team is brights. And guess what I'll be using for my cards. This also has a really pretty die set that goes with it. Oh, that's a pretty one. That looks like one of the greens. I don't know if this must be like pumpkin pie. So this is a great page for scrapbookers, but you know what I'll be doing with it? Cutting this into panels and making card fronts out of it. And look at, I love the little pattern. This surprised me. Look on this side. This is Petal Pink. Just polka dots. This looks like a sweet little baby girl card. And then this one, I think this is Berry Burst, very subtle. Little stitching marks. And then the greenery. Isn't this surprising? So there's a sheet that can be used for any type of card. That can be used for a man card. So I love that about Stampin' Up, that they make it versatile. And then I believe there's a die that, I'll have to pull out the die set. This one is very cool, and I bet there's a die that's going to cut out some of these. And then that looks like Gorgeous Grape. So there's that. So that's the beautiful DSP. There is a zinnia embossing folder. And then there are these beautiful embellishments called Adhesive Back Shiny Sequins. So that's part of the suite. And then here's the Simply, what are they called? Simply Zinnia dies. Let's see what's in here. There you go. So there you can see, okay, so these are like freestanding. You could just cut them out of cardstock. This one, These look like little bitty flowers, but then this looks like it cuts out the DSP. This looks like the stamped image. More freestanding ones to make a zinnia. Long stem. So love it. Love anything floral. And then the last one is the, it's called the Lotta Love, which is coffee. And here's the part of the DSP. So if you love coffee and your girlfriends love coffee or your guy friends love coffee, Lotta Love. This is so cool. I love this. They do this at our higher grounds. Our very talented baristas, if they have time. Yeah, me too, Lynn. And I especially love, let's see, where is it? Here is, this is fun. This is part of the suite. What is it called? Polka dot trim. That was hard. I love polka dots, so this I'll be using a lot of. And then the DSP is awesome because you can cut out these little images. It looks like coffee rings. Then we've got coffee beans. Look at that pretty paper. That's, Stampin' Up! Is so smart. I love the way they more little coffee cups. And then these are teeny tiny little coffee cups. I love the colors. And this, look, a big spill. But then look how Stampin' Up! I just love that. They're so good about, that looks like Lost Lagoon maybe, how you can use this for so many different, totally different. Doesn't even have to be with, the coffee set. And then a swirl. That looks like a little pecan pie in petal pink. That's a cute little pattern. Little hearts. I love anything with hearts too, girls. And more coffee. And then it looks like Calypso Coral. So isn't that fun? And then the dies are, oops. Awesome dies. Yeah. Oh, me too, Denise. That is exactly why I joined Stampin'. Well, no, I started Stampin' with Stampin' Up! First, but I never felt like I could, I couldn't go to, the big box stores and get real red paper that matched real red ink, that matched real red ribbon, that matched a real red marker. And that's the start. That was my start of my love of Stampin' Up! That I realized that Stampin' Up! Took that hard work out, the guesswork out of it. So look at, here's this is like, I guess that's, I don't know. I don't even know. This is a special kind of coffee pot, I think. Or no, there's a regular coffee pot. This, I don't know, is this a grinder, girls? There's a coffee mug. There's that coffee where you see it from the top looking down. Some spoons. Look at, I love these. Teeny tiny little dies. So, yeah. So that's Lotta Love. You can find all of these products online only. They're called the online exclusives. They'll be available. They're available to demonstrators now. So if you're on my team. Oh, one more thing. These cute little embellishments. Aren't they adorable? They're called the adhesive back swirl dots. So these products now are available to demonstrators. But as far, if you're my, French, thank you, Elizabeth, French press. Thank you very much. Didn't learn something new every day. The products for my customers, my Stampin' friends, they are available on March 5th. So that's when you can start to order them. So aren't these cool? So that's another one of the embellishments that goes with that. All right, on to the cards that I made at my stamp class last week. So some of these you probably have already seen. This is called the double flap fold. And this is with inspired sketches. The die is from Color and Contour. And then my favorite product out of Celebration this year is the Flight and Airy DSP. So the Bird DSP, I just took the floral patterns, little scraps just to add a little pop over here, and then you can see it also behind here. And then these pretty little opalescent, these are in the mini catalog. So love that one. No coloring, just all stamping. Oh, and then Happy Birthday, that's from Go To Greetings. This one, I've showed you this before, but we did it in class, so I'm going to show it to you again. This is from Softly Sophisticated. This is one of the $100 offerings. You get a beautiful stamp set that I've used here. And then my favorite part is this dainty little embossing folder. And the colors on there are Lemon Lolly and Daffodil Delight. And then I used for the greenery Lost Lagoon. There's some more of those pretty little, I can't remember exactly what they're called, but they're in the mini catalog. And then You're in My Thoughts, as well as I think there's 3 other word sets. Look in the Celebration catalog. So this is a great stamp set. I love this card, and I love, this is the first time in class that we did this crazy ribbon thing. I was really out of my comfort zone, but after I did it, it was really easy to do. On the back of this label, you just put a couple strips of adhesive and then lay your ribbon down. It's a zigzag pattern. This ribbon is in the annual catalog. Beautiful. Bubble Bath, Azure Afternoon, and Lemon Lolly. It's a 3-pack, a combo pack of ribbon. Gorgeous. So after I adhered it down I put the adhesive down, put the ribbon on top of it, I put dimensionals, and that is what gives it that finished look, that anchors that ribbon down. So there you go. And then this one, this was the favorite one. This is with the Be Mine bundle. And I had some of the girls, they were like, I don't do Valentine's. This is a Valentine's Day that comes in the Be Mine set. This hello is from Heartfelt Hellos. And then there, those stinking cute embellishments that are like adorable. I'm already like hoarding them. There are flowers and hearts, and I love them. So this is, as well as the DSP, adorable, with a punch, a coordinating punch. And then this was a Sweet and Simple card. There you can see we use that Softly Sophisticated embossing folder. There's that beautiful Flight and Airy DSP that I love. There's part of that. There's that pink Bubble Bath ribbon that it comes in that same pack as that Lemon Lolly. This Hello Friend is from Inked and Tiled. And then this medallion is from Thoughtful Expressions. This was a very easy card. This was probably the easiest one to make. So just a little bit of fancy DSP you could take. All girls, take a look at your DSP. There are so many times I think we overlook like making a quick and easy card, but that doesn't look like, I feel like if I sent this to a friend, it doesn't look like I just whipped it up. It looks like a lot of thought went into it, but really it's just this piece of DSP, one embossing folder, and a little bit of ribbon that makes it, along with those sweet little pearls. And then the last card is the card that I'm going to make for you tonight. So hold on tight. I'm going to pull my camera down. And this was the card that everyone, they loved it, but they were like, Kim, it's so beautiful. This is called a front flap. Yeah, a front flap card. And I showed this, I think last week in my Facebook Live. I did one, which I gave to my sweet little Vera. It's so fun. Like now I got to make sure she gets a Valentine card. So her little Valentine was this one. And then I had You're as Sweet as Honey. But girls, what I did, there's a new die in the mini catalog. And so it's a die with the alphabet. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Because if you have grandchildren, oh my goodness, or you like to personalize, so it's called the Mini Alphabet. It's on page 47. It's a sleeper. Look at it right there. See it? it's one die, or no, it's, I guess this main part is one die. And then this is, I think, like 2 other sets of dies maybe. I didn't pay attention because I was like, I'm going to put her name on it. So it's like a 1 sheet with all the letters. You can see there's multiple vowels in there. And all I did was put a piece of real red cardstock, ran it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and then I had, Vera, you're as sweet as honey. And then also in the stamp set, the Be Mine stamp set, there's a love you, the stamp love you. So it's you're as sweet as honey, and then I had love you, but I had Vera up here with some embellishments. Love it. All right, here's my other front flap card that I did. This is with the cherry blossoms and the cute paper that's from Sunny Days. So I just love these. They're so easy to make. I'm going to show you tonight how easy this card is to make. You're right, the DSP, Denise, and those cards does the work. I think it makes it, steps it up to just a whole nother level when you use our beautiful DSP. All right, for this card, we're going to take a piece of, here's your card kit, girls. This is, I used Highland Heather, sorry about that glare, Highland Heather, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then I took a piece of Gorgeous Grape, 4 by 5 1/4. Then I took a piece of Perennial Lavendar, the DSP that coordinates with it. It's so pretty. And this is 3 3/4 by 5. Then to make the little front flap, this is a piece of 3 inches by 8, and then you score it at 4. And then 2 more pieces. This one is what's behind the dies. This is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Look how dainty. I love the DSP. I mean, it's flowers, so that's had to have it. Perennial Lavendar, I think, is probably, well, I love the Be Mine, but I also am crazy about all the Perennial Lavendar stuff. Who is with me? I just love, 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 especially the purples. Oh my goodness. And then this little piece is what you stamp on the inside. So another piece of 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then for my pieces, I just did this. This is Highland Heather. This is what I cut the dies out of. Gorgeous Grape and Lost Lagoon. And I'm just going to put those right there. So I didn't give you measurements for these because I just felt like it is, you can easily do this out of scraps. So I don't want you to think, I had this prepared for my stamp class, so that's why they're big like this. But Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, Lost Lagoon, if you want to copy this card. All right, the other thing I want to talk to you about is, this is a product that I talk about every once in a while. It's in the back of the catalog with the adhesives. This takes, like, if you are not a big fan of this, when you're gluing down these little pieces, these adhesive sheets, they're 6 inches, probably you can't see it all, 6 inches by 12 inches. They're, you get, let's see, how many sheets in there? 12 sheets for $11.50. It's such a bargain. And that is what I'm going to use tonight, or what I used tonight. Let's see, I had them here. Where are they? I cut out, oh shoot. I cut out some adhesive sheets. Here they are. So I took the 6 by 12 pieces and I just cut them down. So I'm gonna, I'll show you, let's see. It makes your, this, when you cut it out, it makes it like a sticker. So I don't use them in class, but I use them for my personal use. And it makes, you know, it makes your card making easier. So do you see this? I took that sticky back off. When I run it through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, I'm going to get the die for you. Here's the die. which is a double flower. I put this on top and I run it through my machine. It cuts out the pieces. And then all I'm going to do, which you'll see me do tonight, is peel this backing off, and it sticks down. No Tombow glue. So if you love your dies, but you're not crazy about like those, especially the intricate dies, if you're not crazy about using this crazy Tombow glue, then you need to get yourself some adhesive sheets. So hold on. This card is going to come together really quickly because I've already done the die cutting. I'm going to take my 4 by 5.5 piece of Highland Heather. And again, this is called a front flap card. And then my piece of Gorgeous Grape, 4 by 5 1/4. Put my adhesive on the back of it. There we go. Just like that. Oh, I think I better move this up a little bit. There's, sorry girls, there's that. And then I'm going to bring in my piece of Perennial Lavendar, 3 3/4 by 5. And any of the pieces in the beautiful DSP, where is it, would look gorgeous on this card. I just happen to pick the small little pattern. I think that's like Queen Anne's lace, but look at how pretty this is. There's very plain and subtle. Just, you know, it makes me like wish I was a scrapbooker. Hi, Fran. Right, Fran, are you a scrapbooker? Do I have any scrapbookers? I love the bees too, Shirley. But then this is my next favorite. So any of these pieces would look beautiful for this card. There's the piece that I used. And then this gorgeous piece behind it, just like subtle, a little bit of images on there. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, you were not a scrapbooker. Do I have any scrapbookers watching tonight? I wish I would have been a scrapbooker. Makes me sad, but you know what? Maybe for little Vera. This one, I love this. Purple is your favorite. I would say it's probably my second favorite. Pink is definitely my first favorite, even though I don't wear a lot of it. Do you wear a lot of it, Denise? Do you wear purple, or is it just a color that you're like drawn to? Murph, you used to be a scrapbooker. Did you do it, Murph, for your children? This is also another good one. Did you do it for your children? And then look at how pretty, girls. That's right. It is never too late to learn to scrapbook. I know I could do it. It's just taking the time to do it. All right, so we're going to take this piece. This is 3 3/4 by 5. This gets centered in between on that gorgeous grape layer. Isn't that, oh, like look, girls, just that in itself. You could put like a little label on here. I mean, I would have made this like a full card, but look how beautiful that is. Gorgeous. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hinge or the front flap of this card. So this is 3 by 8 and scored at 4. I'm going to bring in my bone folder. Oh, no, go this way. So this gets laid down there. I want to put a little extra of my Stampin' Seal on the back of that just because it is a moving card. And then this is something I want to teach you tonight for all of you who are looking to make like a front flap card. I talked about this the last time. So this flap, when you're making a front flap card, this could have been, they're all sorts of widths, you know, depending on the image that you want to put on here. This could have been very skinny, but it's always 8 inches and scored at 4. So I could have made this like 1.5 if I would have had something could have flipped up, but I thought this was a good size for this little spray of wildflowers. Yeah, you definitely could do that, Denise. And for your parents. Oh, Carol Cheney, I did not know that about you. You were a scrapbooker also. All right, this piece of Perennial Lavendar, 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And the reason I chose this side, girls, because I really wanted the wildflowers to pop, the lavender to pop. And so that's why I didn't choose like this side. I wanted it just the focal point to be, I wanted to have color and dimension like with the scrapbook paper, but I didn't want it to be the focal point. So that's why I didn't choose the sweet little printed side. That gets there. And then the basic white, let's see, I've got a stamp set here. I'm going to stamp. I always recommend, girls, that you stamp first before you glue anything down. Occasionally you'll see me not do that, but then you have to be very careful when you're, like if I would glue this down and have it like sitting there thinking, oh, do I want this for a get well or a birthday or a shower card? If I would glue this in, then when I stamp on it, I've got to be oh so careful. But because I'm going to stamp on it first, if I make a boo-boo, I can flip it around. So let's see. I'm going to bring in this stamp set, which I love. It's called So Sincere. And let's see. What should I use today? I think I'm going to use Hope You're Feeling Better Soon. Yay for the two-sided paper. That's exactly right. Okay, Hope You're Feeling Better Soon. I'm going to ink it up. And there, I talked about this, girls. Do you see this glass mat? Oh, so good. So good. Look how pretty. Now there's also a Perennial Lavendar stamp set. So you can bet that before I send this card out, on my envelope, I am going to stamp on that envelope to decorate it, to make it beautiful. Look at that. Okay, we ready? Oh, this looks a little crookedy. Let's see if I can pull it up. Sometimes you can pull it up. Have you ever heard, oh, I'm out of the camera. Have you ever heard, I have stampers who carry dental floss in their stamp supplies, because if that ever happens to them, like, did you hear, this piece was, I just slapped it on, I guess. It wasn't centered. And so what they do is they take dental floss and they lift it up like here, slide that dental floss behind this piece and pull gently down, and then that releases the glue so that they can reapply it and get it centered on correctly. That's something I haven't done, but I know I have girls that they just swear by that. They don't stamp. If there's something like this that happens, all they do is pull out their dental floss. Is that a new little tip for you? And they're able to get that adhesive to release easily. All right, I've already, in my little handy dandy little Harbor Freight magnetic bowl here, I have, you can see on the back of this, I've got my adhesive sheets. So I'm going to start with, let's see, I think I started with, these are in Lost Lagoon. So this is like the greenery for the lavender. Who was it? Somebody came up to me at stamp class and they were like, I love lavender. I do too. I do too. I love the smell of it. There's a lavender farm not too far from here. How cool is that? And I've wanted to go visit it, but I've never made time to. So do you see how easily this is? This is just, that adhesive is on the back of that, just like a sticker. So no messy glue. and you can't beat the price. Now look how nice that's going on. You can't beat the price. You're getting the measurements are 6 by 12 for the adhesive sheets. You get 12 of them, and they're only $11.50. Okay, I'm going to put down, this is my Highland Heather piece. The other thing I want you to know is when you're putting down your adhesive sheets, you don't necessarily have to have it cover like, you know, the entire, like you wouldn't have to cover the entire back of this, because look, like you know, I could have taken like a skinny little strip. That's why I keep like my little scraps of adhesive sheets in a little box, because if I ever have like a skinny little die like this, I just slap that on the back of it and it's ready to go. Okay, this one kind of goes straight in the center, and this little bottom part I'm just going to snip off. Let's see, Lynn said, I saw on Facebook that someone used a heat tool on the back of cardstock to heat up adhesive and it released. Fantastic tip. That, I have never heard of that one, Lynn. Okay, we've got, this is the Gorgeous Grape one. Oop, ooh, I did that too fast. So it's lovely that we have a Stampin' community that likes to share tips, isn't it? Oh my goodness, that's another thing about Stampin' Up. The girls, not girls, we have a lot of men demonstrators too, but they're always, for the most part, so generous, like sharing their ideas on Pinterest, on their blogs. That's just a beautiful thing. And you know, like people have said to ask me, like, do you care if I make this card? And I'm like, absolutely. That is the highest form of compliments. If you have, if you have somebody come up to you, whether you're baking a cake or making a card, and they say, do you mind if I, and I'm like, absolutely. That is the sweetest way to compliment somebody. Do you all agree? All right, so there's my beautiful sprig, went on so quickly. And then the last thing I'm going to do, this is part of our Baker Twine Essential Pack. It comes in black, gray, cream, white. Is that all the colors? Black, gray, cream, and white. We also have a twine, like a regular twine. It looks pretty with this too. I'm just choosing the white. I'm going to take my glue dot and pull it off. This is an old pack. And when I did, I think you can see it, it's kind of like a tiny little contact on there. For these tiny little twine bows, I just take it and got a little piece of card stuck on my finger. I'm going to take this and I'm going to roll it just like in a little ball. And I'm going to stick it where I want that bow to go. And there's that. Then the last thing I need to do is put on, these are our Purple Fine Shimmer Gems. They go with the suite, the Perennial Lavendar suite. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I'm going to put 3 on. And I took my Take Your Pick tool to church, and I didn't bring it home with me. So look, I'm using this. This is a piece of the Take Your Pick tool. So you always want to use like an odd number. That just, I don't know. That's what they tell me. That's what looks best. An odd number instead of 4. You want to use 3 or 5. Let me use another color. This looks more like Highland Heather. Don't laugh at me. Here we go. Okay. All right. I want to show you one other thing. This is part of the online offerings. This came out, I guess, the last time we had a product release. These are beautiful. They're dragonflies and birds. And they're very thin. So for my girls who don't like these bumpy little embellishments, These are paper thin. They have adhesive on the back, and they're flat. That's what I couldn't get out the word flat. So these are online only. If you love like these little dragonflies and birds, look how adorable that is. So I almost did that tonight instead of the purple ones, but I decided to go with the purple ones, but I wanted to show you all these instead. So you get a bunch, 90 on in the set. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to flip this around. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight on a Friday night. I'm still going to come to you on Sunday because I think I can't hardly wait to make either some cards with the zinnia or the love a lot. What is it? Love ya latte, the coffee stuff. So I plan on doing that on Sunday. But thank you. I'm glad that you were able to watch on this snowy St. Louis evening, and wherever you're watching from. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. If you have any questions about joining my team or placing an order for celebration, please contact me. Like I said, it just goes from now. We just have till the 29th. So give me a call or send me a text. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Sunday. God's blessings. Bye-bye.